Hey YouTube, Brick Smith, and welcome to the Pink Pocket Nation presents Philly Hype, hashtag Lego. As always, here are my friends. Say hello, friends.
Hello.
There it is. We got one right now. It has been a big day for a lot of people, spending time with family and whatnot, and the show must go on. We had a big day. Ken, did you have any fun today?
Nope. I took a nap, mowed the yard, worked on the basement, and picked up dog poop.
There it is.
Lots of fun.
There it is. That's the dream.
Yep,
Did you say picked up dog poop?
I did.
No.
Hey, you asked.
I did. I did ask. I'm glad to know too. I'm popping out
Yeah.
the chat right now to see who.
Yep.
Nobody's
Nobody there.
Nobody's there. Oh, wait, there's. I just saw it. MJ
Oh,
Bricks.
MJ. Hey, MJ Bricks.
Glad you're here. Thanks for coming. That's sweet. Yeah, I ate my weight, and it's a family. It's an extended family of about. There was like about 25 or 30 there, and everybody brought two or three things to eat. So big time. Rick Somniac, what's going on? Are you still watching that? Brittany says that means Game of Thrones.
Look, I got sunburn too.
Oh, not as bad as me.
No, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Me too.
I see it. I got that great Florida tan, this red tint.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what is going on? A guy and his bricks. David, I sent a link through Francis's old Yahoo Gmail. The guy and his bricks is in the chat.
Oh, hey, David.
Right? Old friend. If you got another email you want me to send the link to, I'll let you come on into the live room if you want to come in here and play with me. That's some folks. I tell you, it's good folks. A guy and a girl and their bricks. There's some good Lego people. They're just good all around people.
Your buddy's talking to me.
I hear you hear Weasley.
Yeah, he's locked upstairs. He's.
Oh.
Yeah. I assume.
Oh, making a snack. What I could eat? What are you eating, David? Hoosier. Oh, also by the way, Hoosier is coming on around back shortly. He's getting out the vehicle right now. Something about bubble wrap. I'll let him explain if he wants. When you can talk, Ken, when is y'all's next big or little or just next show that you're going to show Lego at?
So we have a meeting on Saturday. I think I missed the last one, so I don't know. July 4th. I'm sorry, May 4th. Yeah, May 4th. We're doing the May the 4th be with you.
That's my wedding anniversary.
That's your what?
That's mine and Brittany's wedding anniversary.
Oh, nice. So yeah, May 4th we're doing. We're actually doing two things. We have a Bricks and Minifigs near us, and we have a permanent rotating display in their window. About every quarter, I think we change it out. So we're going to do a Star Wars themed build. It's a sheet of plywood, so it's a sheet of plywood on top of a table, so it's 4 foot by 8 foot. So it's about 4 to 5 base plates by whatever 8 foot is, which I guess would be probably about 10. So about 5 by 10 base plate. So we do like big city themes, and we did a big Ninjago theme this past time. We were supposed to do superheroes, but we missed the changeover on that, so we just left the Ninjago there longer. And right, I think they actually already did the Star Wars changeover. And then we also have so there's an old Army base in Denver, and it was right next to the old Denver airport, Stapleton Airport.
Okay.
And there's so it's all developed now. It's all residential, but there's a couple of old airport hangars there, and one of the hangars got changed into a aerospace museum. And
Nice.
so we have a couple of permanent glass. So a couple of our members are members of the museum as well. And so we have a couple of permanent glass cabinets in there that we do rotating displays in. But they also do an annual May the 4th Star Wars event at the museum. So that's the next show that I know of, is the May the 4th event.
Awesome.
It's kind of, unless I buy a ticket to get in, it's they only have a certain number of passes to get in, and I don't have a whole lot of Star Wars stuff, so I won't be attending.
No.
But yeah, that's the next one I know of. I don't know what the next one is I'm attending. The next one I can think of is Comic-Con. And it's actually presented by, so I'm mostly active in the Denver Lego user group, but I'm also technically a member of the Colorado, Wyoming Lego user group, the one that Hinkle talks about.
CalLug, yeah.
Yep, CalLug. And so CalLug is the one that actually puts on Comic-Con. So I haven't heard any updates lately about it, but the plan is that it's still going forward, and so I'm planning on doing my Harry Potter build there. So that's something I need to talk to them about, because I'm a little bit on the fence, just with the idea of like, so the base plates are all fully mocked, right? It's a 4x4 base plate that's fully mocked, but the everything on top is, aside from the train I modded, but everything on top is just sets. And I'm like, do you guys mind that I just bring sets, or should I build something from scratch? And I'm thinking they're going to probably say they don't mind, because last year was pretty quiet there.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I don't know. Your thoughts? I mean, Comic-Con is kind of a big deal. You think sets are okay, or?
I don't. You're looking. I don't do very many mocks, so that.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm a set lover myself.
Yeah, so that's kind of the boat I'm in with that one. I was like, okay, what do I do there? So, and I don't have time, and then I've seen some crazy awesome Harry Potter mocks, and I'm like, I'm not on that level. So I think it's cool just to do my my little presentation and call it good. But we'll see. So that's the one I actually need to bust that guy out and start cleaning it up, because there's some things that I didn't finish on it last time.
Sure, I get that.
So yeah, that's what's on my my forecast for Lego builds.
Very cool. Very cool.
What do you got going after Philly?
Huh?
You have anything going on after Philly, or is it just downtime?
There's never any downtime. The next big YouTube event is usually the Haley Bricks 24/72 hour stream, which is usually in July. And
I've already. She said she's waiting until after Philly to start really planning it, but I've already put in my notice saying that I'd like to at least be a co-presenter. At least be in some kind of official capacity of like, here, you guys need someone to talk to. This guy is willing to talk or whatever.
Yeah. Send Ken the invite. Let's get it. Yeah.
Exactly. So I've already put in my request for that, and I'd be happy if they don't have a slot or whatever. I'd be happy to present as well.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm probably going to go ahead and hit a full 8 hours again. I flaked after about 7 hours last time, just because I'm tired. But I think I'm gonna hit the whole 8 hours this time, again ish.
Yep. That was my Lego debut, my Lego YouTube debut.
Yep.
Last year.
And I missed it. I was like, I've been on for 8 hours. I'm going to bed. I know.
It was.
I know.
Yeah, it was myself and Reed from like 1 a.m. till 7, I think, a.m. And then so he stayed up, and I went to bed early and then got up and joined him at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
And then I joined Agent Burkett after that for a couple hours.
Nice.
Until I finally passed out.
Nick's here in the chat. What's up? Juan's still looking for A-Falls in his area. MJ Brick says Pasta and Chop have the schedule for the 72-hour stream so far. I don't know anything about that. They may. Usually Haley is the Oh, okay. Oh, snacks complete. All right, give me a second. Let me do this real quick. Haley, as far as I've ever seen, is the one that is doing that, but maybe she's passing the torch. I don't know.
Yeah, that was my understanding. It was. I mean, Pasta and Chop talked about it, and so I thought they were doing it, and so
Yeah.
I reached out to them first, and then it sounded like it was originally Haley's baby, and I've
Oh,
like,
yeah, no,
oh crap, am I
Yeah,
reaching out to the wrong person? So then
yeah. They this year will be year 4.
Okay.
Haley has been completely solely responsible for scheduling the last 3. I'm not saying that they're not, deeply involved in it. They could be, but Link sent day. But
No, I get it. So
yeah.
I mean, like I said, I'm just happy to be included if
hell
in
yeah.
whatever capacity is needed.
Listen, you're gonna get an invite from me for sure.
Yep.
Yep.
I'll be waiting for it.
Right on. Yeah. Yep. So we're counting down and finishing up, and I still have to build a brick bot tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna look a lot like Nick's, but different. I can't go into detail. I tell you also, I've been pretty slack and lax on the last few days on videos and live streams and just getting everything ready and being totally stressed out. But I don't know if you were paying very close attention to me when I went to Brick Fair.
No.
There were 2 live streams and 5 videos within a 12-hour day.
Oh.
So get ready, folks. I'm not promising all the live streams, but I'm definitely going to promise videos being posted and uploaded. Unless somebody's live streaming, you're probably going to see it from me first on the video. There
Nice.
he is, ladies and gentlemen. There he is.
Howdy.
And his bricks. How are you, good sir?
I am well. How are you?
Oh, I got a little burnt today out there eating dinner or lunch, but I'm good.
Cool.
I
I'm up here trying to figure out what I'm doing with this monstrosity of a build I'm working on.
I saw pictures. I don't know what you're. I didn't look close, but
it's I'm an architectural fan, so I'm sitting here. I'm trying to build a deco house, and it's getting larger than I think it should. It started right about here, and then it started here, and then it just kept getting longer and wider. Yeah,
that's a dream, isn't it?
Oh man. So everybody getting ready for Philly?
Yeah, we're closing in. Brick Jams is going to come over tomorrow night, and we're going to leave Tuesday morning.
Sweet.
Yep. So,
well, we're already making our plan for next year, so.
Oh my God, yes.
So we will definitely be there next year because we got a boatload going on. So
I sat there and I got a soul trip. We missed 17 because of Alex being born,
right?
Which is the greatest reason to ever miss a con.
Most definitely.
Yeah. But then I got me a soul ride up there to Philly at 18 by myself. We've left the family at home, and I was like, well, where are they?
It's been crazy.
Yeah.
We've got the little one full time now, so
excellent.
That keeps us real busy.
Excellent. Do you have the external chat open?
I can check it. Let me see.
If you guys
let me go. I'll go back to the YouTube channel because I don't have that up right now.
I'm just saying because MJ Brick says, "Hey David, good to meet you." This is a guy in his bricks. That's his handle on Instagram, and I guess this is his official YouTube. Do you have any Lego videos on YouTube, David?
I do. It's under my guy in his bricks channel.
Okay.
I've got to get back on it. I haven't done anything on there in a while. Most of my stuff is on Instagram right now.
Yeah. So go check him out on Instagram, and then he'll eventually put a link to his YouTube channel in there.
Yeah, I guess I will now.
Hey, don't be mean. Also, David, this is Ken David.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You ever heard of the guy Kevin Hinkle?
Yep.
So Hinkle was in Colorado,
Okay.
and then had a friend, and his friend's name and his coworker and his was Reed, and then Hope Castle, and then Reed is lug members and friends with Ken.
Yep.
Is that how it works, Ken? Is that the
Yep,
6th
you
Street?
got it. You got it. And I live about 15 minutes from the store that Hinkle worked at when he was here in Colorado.
There you go.
Sweet.
I actually, him and I lived in pretty much the same neighborhood. We were probably about a half mile apart.
There you go.
And I that was in my dark ages, so I never actually met him until I met him last year.
There you go.
Trust me, I'm just coming out of one myself, so I understand.
I was waiting for you, brother. I was waiting for you. Glad to have you.
It was one of those. Yeah, I think I might get back around to it, but maybe not.
Well, you can see the Lego through all up in this room now. So keep happening. We met officially. We met a guy and a girl in their bricks. That's his wife's handle as well. Just so you know, we met them through the internet, YouTubing, and then we met in real life in 2016 in Philly. Which again is yet another effing reason to go to the conventions because you get to meet your friends that you talk to on the internet.
Yep.
But yeah,
It was a boatload of fun.
sir.
It was a boatload of fun.
It was great. The only downside to them to 16 was we didn't get to sit next to each other.
Yep.
So we kept running into it. We kept being in each other's spaces. Though the second we could, but yeah.
Hey, but we did bowl together. That we
Yeah,
did.
we did. No.
It was the next year we bowled and we were on different teams.
You bowled. I ran.
I think that was kind of the thing with that entire event.
Yeah. I managed not to bowl both years that I have gone. I did bowl, but I didn't build. Both times I was like, nope, done. But, real quick.
My favorite memory is a girl in her bricks screaming out how she's missing a piece from a set when we were doing the build,
Yeah.
and the piece was right in front of her.
It happens. Let me do a quick rundown here. We got Brick TV, Dude Jude in the house. Yeah, saying hello back. It's good to see you guys. Thanks for coming out. We appreciate it. We're doing Ghost of Philly Past right now with David in here. That's all right. And future, because we're gonna get Juan back up there, and we're gonna get Ken up there. It's gonna be a good time. Oh, it's gonna be a good time.
Like I said, it's one of the 2 trips I'm planning for next year.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
What's the other one gonna be?
St. Simon.
What is it?
St. Simon down in Georgia.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We might be we'll be a few hours from you, but we'll send you some good weather.
Yeah. Well, thank you. But yeah. Ugh. So you're still bowling 300, right?
Huh?
You still bowling 300s?
Not really. I'm still bowling mid twos. I'm still eluding that 300 is still running away from me.
No. Okay.
But I got the little one bowling now, and she's
there you go.
she's gonna start taking lessons probably this summer. So
No.
and see, I have to kind of mess with her a little bit. She's supposed to be in bed, but
Uh-oh.
come on over here. There we go.
Hello.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing?
Dad, what are you doing, Dad?
Right. Now she's wanting to be shy. So
Yeah. So real quick, dude, Jude, you like my shirt? It's based off of Pepperoni Potts, or what's his name? The little Lego dude. What's his name? Anyway, Brittany made it a couple of years ago, back in 16. That's the shirt. Yep. Titanium Jay, what's going on? Glad to have you. Ugh.
So do we still have to get you a bunch of hashtag I could eat in different colors?
What do you mean, like?
T-shirts. We can have a Monday through Friday thing.
There you go. Yeah. Hoosier came up, or not Hoosier, what? Blaze came up with the idea for today's the picture on today's post on that one. Yeah.
So everybody ready other than your bot build?
There's some elusive boats that just haven't been built either.
Mm.
I'm not sure what I'm going to do there. I'm struggling. What it is I got about 4 or 5 base plates that I'm going to add to the city that because I'm taking the L out of it and just making it straight.
Okay.
I got 4 deep over here and 3 deep over here, and I have water up in the front here, so I'm going to add more water. And I was going to add boats, but I'm slacking.
You're gonna do like a elevated section too, right?
Nah, not here, not this year.
Oh no, okay. I meant at the house. Sorry.
Yeah, that's coming. That's as soon as we get back, it's time to get to work on City 4.0. Yeah, so that's gonna have a complete raised top with a train running around the bottom of it, and an ocean water section with a port over here and probably a castle somewhere in the middle of the water.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah. It gets crazier and crazier every time.
See, my problem is I have problems trying to build cities because I get way too detailed on the inside. So I waste half of my brick trying to make my detail on the inside of the buildings, and everybody else just build. I'm like,
no, that's a real good problem to have. You know, like I see, and I'm the opposite, but I see a lot of people like me that, you know, we do skip the inside, and people come up and look in the windows and stuff, and they're like, "Oh, there's nothing inside."
Yeah,
like at our shows, we get a lot of people that look in the windows.
I don't let them get close enough. Get away.
Yeah.
Because you remember, I usually build my stuff pretty modular. So.
Oh yeah.
I love lighting up the inside.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's like, well, there's no point in lighting up the inside if you're not going to do anything in there.
There you go.
See, my thing with lighting up the inside is I have this thing against drilling brick, which hurts me.
I haven't drilled the brick. I build around the wires.
Oh.
Someone else.
I use really fine wires.
All right, we're doing this, David. We're doing this.
I think I'm a little delayed, but that's okay.
There you go. I like that.
There it is.
Man, that looks good. That's clean.
Is that yours, David?
The tumbler? Yeah, all that stuff is pretty much. Oh gosh. That was when it was nice and clean and neat.
Yeah, that right there, the bookshelves that looks awesome.
This bookshelf. I'm sorry.
Okay. As we speak, I'm standing around in the massive amount of shoe boxes.
Yeah. Look at those. Look at them. The autographed Pink Bucket Nation. And
nice.
Yeah, look at the top. You can see stuff sticking out of there. Hey, Dave, don't say that too loudly. Not every couple got one each. So chill out.
Sorry. I didn't say anything. It's just one, and then there's a top to something else in there. That's what it is.
That's it. Yeah, that was the top. Yeah, that was the top.
Yeah, that was the top. Yeah. Oh. But yes, I do have a girl in her brick standing right here with me.
Wait, what? No, hold up. Oh. I'm not on the screen. I'm sorry. What? No, it's just you. I don't see her.
No, she's here. She's just standing slightly out of camera.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
Great to see you.
Great to see you too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to David's Instagram.
There you go.
And show off my practice 300.
Oh, you're delay.
I know it's weird, but that's okay.
There we go. All right, we're back on track here.
The only time I ever got a 300 was on Wii bowling.
You're better than me because I've never gotten one on there.
Killing these mocks, man. Love it. Oh, yeah. There you go. There you go. That's a couple of weeks ago, though.
Yeah, I'm working on this. I guess I'll call it Deco Mansion now, and then I'll probably do something after that. I don't know what. I'm trying to get Frances started back on her project.
Yes, please.
Please.
I don't even know where it is.
It's right here. It's right back behind me.
Oh, it's little though.
Oh, excuse me.
It's the
But-
size of a
It's a base plate.
It's the size of a
Okay.
plate.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
Ugh.
Woo! That's strong.
What? It's just water.
Here. Strong water.
Good. Yeah, good stuff.
But
Right. I'll let you.
Speaking of show and tell,
Uh-huh.
never mind.
What's up?
So you remember my buddy Moto I told you about before?
Yeah.
Oops. This is where his current project is at.
Oh my goodness.
That's his basement that is almost touching the ceiling, so it's probably about 6 feet tall on the right hand side there.
holy cow.
And you can see the pieces on the floor here that he needs to put on. He said you can't sneeze at it because it will fall apart. It's needs some additional structure put into it.
Wow.
Yeah, he's planning on.
It's just.
I don't know. I think he's planning on doing some more shows in the future, like Philly or Brick World or something like that.
Yeah, he's more than welcome to come.
Yeah, he's definitely insane.
That
Well,
was-
gentlemen, I hate to cut it short, but I got to run because I've got to get a little one in bed and get myself prepped for tomorrow at work. So,
yeah, I'm on vacation, so suck it.
Well, it was very nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Y'all
Dave,
take y'all as well. Y'all take care.
Yep.
I will possibly catch y'all soon.
Well, we will. I will be here, whether they
Have a
want me
great
to or
time
not.
at Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, plenty of pictures. So I'm going to try to live vicariously through you all.
I got you, man. I'll be there.
All right. Take care, y'all.
All right. Take
All
care.
right.
Thanks for coming again.
Thanks.
Mhm. The little X button. There you go. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was a blast from my past. I enjoyed that.
Nice guy.
Both of them wonderful people. If you guys do, go follow him on Instagram. He hasn't done much in a little while, but it looks like he's back again. He did good people.
What's his name again? On Instagram?
It's, AGUYN HIS bricks.
Search.
Yeah.
AGUY.
Mhm.
Oh, and then just a letter N
Just the letter N, yeah.
and then bricks.
Yep. In his bricks and in
Oh, N.
his bricks.
I got it. Got
Okay.
it.
Type it in the chat. Type it in the chat.
Well,
No,
I
they're,
can't get
they're asking me.
okay, cool. I'm like, I can't get to my chat.
No, you're good.
I should actually grab my. Hang on.
No spaces, folks.
I'll be right back.
Okay. All by myself. Oh, I'm
Well,
sorry.
unlike Hinkle, I can actually wander out of the room with my
Oh, okay.
Bluetooth headset and still hear you and talk to you
Nice. Okay.
because I have a cordless keyboard,
There you go.
and that way I can, because my keyboard's blocked by the little stand I have there.
So you can walk and type now at the same time?
Yeah. Problem is, I need to find the Logitech software to sync it.
Doc's here. What's up, Doc? Thanks. Welcome. We are on the final countdown. I didn't expect it as big a turnout as I've gotten so far, considering how it is. That's
Okay.
we're gonna make it.
Done.
Let's see what else. Oh, right on, man. All right. Finishing your Easter video. That's
All right.
cool. That's cool. Oh, what's up, Angry Dragon? How's it going? Glad to see you. Where's Haley make it to? I'm not 100% sure. Go
From
ahead.
Instagram, she was shooting for it's like North Carolina area or something like that.
Okay. Did she?
I don't know if she actually made it though. I mean, I was just looking at she posted a picture of like today's plan or whatever, and I showed a Google map.
Okay.
Um,
She said our trip headed to visit a family in North Carolina. Let me go ahead and text her. And I'll say the family wants to know where you are, Haley.
looked like day 2 was going to be Asheville. Looks like just north of Atlanta.
Yeah.
I guess that would be Georgia.
Yeah. Well, I'm leaving Tuesday morning at 7 a.m. Brick Jams is coming up from Panama City Beach to pick up me and my family, and then we're going to drive on up to as far as we can get in 12 hours, and then we're going to hotel, and then we're going to jump on the road in the morning, and then go to the cool stuff, and then to the even cooler stuff. Yeah. Ken, have you ever been to one of the big ones?
No.
You're dying to go.
Yeah, I would love to. So what kind of pulled me out of my dark age was Denver's Brickfest, I guess.
Okay.
And it's pretty small.
Mhm.
You know, it's pretty small. They have a couple of the games and stuff. They have the big mosaic, or at least they did a couple years ago. They have the big mosaic where you build pieces of it and stuff and lay it on the floor.
Yeah.
But I was kind of there. I was just a buddy of mine and me, and we were just there, kind of wandering around, and didn't get fully involved. You know, and I wasn't a member of Denlug or Cowlug yet, and they did a combo display there.
Oh.
But apparently, there's some communication breakdown over the last couple of years between the organizers of it and the lugs here in Denver.
Sure.
And so they haven't participated in the last couple of years, and so I haven't participated from a display point of view or an all-day kind of point of view.
I get you.
So I'm dying to participate in that again.
I don't.
But I'd also really like to do, you know, one of the other ones. Like I know Reed's doing the Brick World Chicago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the one of our guys here actually rented an RV, like a toy hauler RV, and so it has a lot of sleeping room in it and stuff, and a lot of storage room in it. So he's gonna, you know, he's offered it up like, hey, if whoever's going, you want a caravan or carpool from Denver, you know, I rented this RV, I'll split the cost with you. And so I believe Tanya is planning on actually joining that that road trip.
Right on.
And the nice thing is, you know, it's a rolling hotel, right?
Yeah.
So you don't have to, you know, you have the RV cost. You don't have to, you know, you can haul, because he's the one that has the I don't know if I ever told you about it. So my Harry Potter build, he was right next to me, and it's 4 times the size.
Oh yeah.
Eight base plate by 8 base plate.
Thanks.
He's been building for about 10 years. It's a moon base that it's just a giant moon base with giant crater in it, all this underground stuff. He mostly does Star Wars stuff in there, but sometimes he'll throw in other space related stuff.
Nice.
It's really cool, and so he's planning on taking it to Brick World Chicago. And so he needs a way to transport it, right? This thing takes up the entire minivan.
Yeah.
So he was like, well, I might as well rent an RV, and I can throw all the parts in there. And then, you know, like I said, it's a toy hauler, so it has all the storage room in the back, so you can put a toy in there, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's his plan. So it's like, that'd be really cool, you know, but as you know, my vacation time is already claimed for the year.
Yeah.
So I'm not happening. And plus, I don't have a mock that I feel like is worthy.
I did the whole not worthy part the first time I went to Philly. Real quick, Doc wants to know. He says, "Is the gang going to the Avengers in Philly?" Brick Blaze has spearheaded that. There's a large group going after opening ceremonies. After we leave the what you call it, the Discovery Center. Yeah. Angry Egger says VA will be fun to drive through, especially between Richmond and North Virginia. I have seen the map. I've looked and been looking. There's construction or something going on over there, Ken. It's an ungodly mess. Angry Dragon says he's going to Brookford, Virginia. We know Angry Dragon. He gets as excited about that as I get about Philly, and I respect that. I do. I want to. He is one of the reasons why I want to eventually get to Virginia, to Brick Fair in Virginia. Yeah. So. Yeah, we're getting in the home stretch here. But no, like my first, I took a multicolored Death Star and thought I was doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kevin, he said Kevin could tell me about all the fun. He said, driving through Virginia, I'd rather pull each individual tooth out. That was a Brick Zombiac says. But yeah. Kevin's
I don't
huh?
I don't mind driving, but my limit's about 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
In the car. Like even if and because like most time when we road trip, I'm doing the primary driving.
Yeah.
And it's like So
I drove
so like we yeah, go ahead.
No, you first.
I was just gonna say we usually drive down to Arizona about once every year or every 2 years, and it's 15 hours round trip.
Well, that's fun.
Or 15 hours, sorry, 15 hours one way. So it's we split it into 2 days. So when Hinkle was talking about moving out there to Phoenix, I'm like, I know that drive from Denver to Phoenix. I know that drive perfectly. I can picture every part of that drive that he's talked about.
Yeah, I don't do much long-term driving. Usually to Jam's house and back, or to Jacksonville and back. So 2.5 hours at a time. But I drove. The traffic's going to be north. Has been bad. The best few days going north. Okay. But I drove from Tallahassee to Jacksonville in 2016. We stayed the night there because we had family we could stay with, and then we drove from Jacksonville to Virginia, or I did, and said I'm tired. I'm tired of driving, and she took over and she drove from Virginia to Delaware, and then we blew the engine.
Oh.
Yeah. It wasn't a rental.
No. What'd you do then?
It was the in-laws' car.
Nice.
Well, we parked
your car and blew the engine.
Yep. We crunk it up and we drove it to the gas station, which was less than a quarter mile. And like it was like, here's the exit here. We blew up and then there's the exit. So we just crunk it up and hobbled it on up into the gas station, which was a 24-hour thing, which was nice. We were caravanning, so Alex wasn't born yet. So Emily and Brittany, they jumped in the vehicle with them. And then I sat at the gas station for 2.5 hours until Haley and Sean, Haley and Brickanic showed up after I woke them up out of a sound sleep to come get me. So they drove.
I'm sure they were fine with you waking them up.
They drove 2.5 hours from Philly back to Delaware, picked me up and drove me back. And we got on the road. We woke up, I think it was We got on the road at 9 o'clock in Jacksonville, a.m. I personally got to Philly at 5:30 a.m. the next day.
Wow.
I hope that my trip does not feel this way, or does. I hope I'm not awake for that long of time again this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was essentially a 15-hour drive took 19 hours.
Yeah, that sounds real familiar. That's what happened to us 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
We drove. So we go in January for an event down there, and a couple years ago we went, and it was in January, and we have two options. You can either go south and go through New Mexico, turn at Albuquerque, or you can go west and turn in Utah and Pueblo, Utah, or whatever that's city is. Provo, sorry, or just south of there. But so by going through I-70, we hit, it's all snow, right? It's January, and so we hit avalanche mitigation, and so we're stuck on the side of the road for like 4 hours waiting for them to, because what they do is they stop the traffic, let off some explosives, avalanche comes across the freeway, they sit there and dig it all out, and then they let you go. Well, it took them like 4 hours to dig it all out, and yeah, so and then we hadn't planned on stopping, so it was like a 23-hour day. I ended up having to stop. Like I was like an hour away from their house, and I had to stop and pull over and take a nap. It was so bad.
That's no bueno.
Yeah. So we just, that was it. That was the last time. We do 2 days now.
Because Vision Bricks, he stole the idea from me. I pity the fool. Vision Bricks says I look like Mr. T. See, Mr. T has a little hair growing right here, and depending on how
that's right, he does. Yeah.
Depending on how Philly goes this year, I've actually there's I'm because it's just about me and Ken tonight. I'm going to show you this little funny stuff. I had a complete stranger at Walmart say to me, she says, "You look like this wrestler," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, do I?"
Oh yeah.
So this is
no idea who that is, but I can see it.
It's the One Man Gang. That's his wrestling name. He's passed now. He doesn't live. He's not alive anymore. But and then there was the other thing that I instantly thought I looked like. Just bear with me, folks. There we go. I showed it to Blaze the other day. Here you go. This guy from Street Fighter.
Is that what he's from? Okay.
Yep. So I think there's some family resemblance there, and now Mr. T. So I'm digging it.
Yeah, you know what? It doesn't matter. You have like my permanent jealousy.
Oh yeah.
Because I cannot. I'm missing that stripe of hair.
Well, mine's thinning. It has, and my widow's peak has gone way back here, but yeah, it's whatever.
Like mine was thinning that level at like 22.
Yeah.
My dad was completely bald at when he got married at like 20, 21, 22.
Wow. Well, I have more hair than I need. Mr. T and the
night elf mohawk.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll take it. But everybody must be really tired or run down or beat. I don't mind just being you and me here, Ken, but I'm just like, wow.
That's cool.
I appreciate the chat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm tired. I'll be honest with you. I'm ready to hit the sack, but I just got to get up, and we don't Ken, I know you wouldn't believe it by seeing it, but we don't keep a super tidy house. And I know that you could probably eat off the floors when you a few nothing Tuesday morning. We're driving. We're done. Yeah. We're going. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. You want to clean before you leave because nothing's worse than coming home to a dirty house.
I'm not coming home to a dirty house.
But But yeah, it's
But Mama's got to go to work, so I'm gonna deep clean.
Okay.
Rooster had an
Cool.
accident that I'm gonna have to let you guys talk to him about. It's not, no one's hurt or there's nothing. It's not that type of accident. He
Okay.
has a situation, and he can explain his situation to. I'm not gonna put his business out there. He is perfectly fine, and so is everyone in his family. That's not the type of accident. I didn't mean to say it like that.
It's just,
It's like he spilt milk. It's something like that. Only
he has something he needs to take care of, and he can't be on right now.
right. Yeah. Thank you, Bender. It's about time you looked at my hair. Wait, you already knew. Bender, are you at work? Because if you're not at work, get in the live room. But yeah.
Do you want to hear a story?
Do I have a mohawk? Yes, please.
Oh, okay. So there's a story behind this set. I have a pen pal, and it's so back in, I mean, it's kind of a, depends on how far back we want to go, but so in high school I just gotten on the internet, and there was a website before MySpace called Geospace or GeoCities.
I had a GeoCities.
Okay. So for those the kids in the audience that don't know, GeoCities was a way for you to create your own website. It's similar to WordPress now. You can get on there, you can create a free website, and you can build a little page and all that kind of stuff. And so I was searching around and found someone that had a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy themed little homepage. Nice. And these are just really basic homepages. They're like, maybe a couple of pages worth kind of thing. Nothing as fancy as like WordPress is now.
Bro,
and so
let me stop you. Let me. Yeah. I'm just cut you off for 2 seconds. Mine was 7 to 8 pages deep.
Yeah. I mean, you can do like a couple of pages kind of thing, but you can't do like a whole like. There was no CSS. There was no, I mean, it was just HTML, some Java, pretty basic stuff back then compared to now. But so I found someone that had a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy themed page, and I was in love with the books. I mean, I still do. They're great books. And so I emailed the author, and I'm like the owner, and I'm like, hey, just want to talk to you a little bit about how you did your design and stuff like this. And it was a girl, and she replied. And she was the same age as me, but she actually grew up in my same kind of general side of the world, my same state, but she had since moved to Sweden.
Oh,
and
wow.
And so she had, from the age of 10 to that time, 18, she was in Sweden. She is Israeli and Russian. So she's an Israeli Russian that lived in California for 10 years, now lives in Sweden for 10 years, then went to school in Sweden, graduated from there, then went to she was then in Scotland, and then she was in Spain, and then she was in Australia. I mean, she is like, her nickname's Nomad, because that's what she is. She just wanders. So,
nice.
So longtime friend. I mean, we've been talking for 20 years. We've met a couple of times, stuff like that. So long time pen pal. So she'd bought a Lego set at one point and built it and showed some pictures and stuff like that. So I bought this on Amazon and had it sent directly to her. And so then and then I had to buy myself one too. So I'm finally building it. And that was like 2 years ago. That's when the set came out, right?
Yeah.
So I'm finally building the set now, and so
that's awesome. That's a great,
so that's
great, man. I like that.
So like this set will have personal meaning forever because of that. But it's, I've finally gotten around to building the set.
That's awesome. We got BFab in the chat. How's it going? And then Bender says he had to finish Game of Thrones and go to bed. Whatever, bro. But yeah, Ken, have you ever noticed that the level of personal attachments to sets kind of sometimes gets a little unruly with, well, I can't build that, or I would never build that, or I got that this such and such thing. I can't ever part with it, but I got 8 other ones. But
yeah, I mean, like I don't think I have any that I won't build.
Yeah.
I mean, not necessarily. So like I do have the Saturn V.
Yeah.
I actually bought 2 of them, and I have not built them yet. but I absolutely plan to build one of them. And the other one, I bought it as an investment.
Yeah.
So it came in a very tight fitting Lego brown box. And so I kept in that tight fitting brown box to protect it. And that is one that I did buy as an investment.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a very long-term investment to make any money on it.
Sure.
But that's probably the only one that's like I won't build. But I bought two of them, so I could build one. I just haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
And then I have another really big set that I actually bought two of because it has an alternate build to it, and so I bought that one with the plans to build both versions, and I wanted both versions together. And that's so if whatever the case is, that's my set that I'm planning on doing for the 72-hour live stream.
Excellent.
Is that big one or its alternate.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Maybe I should get me a big boy to build for the.
Well, you have that modular money.
Yeah, it's still locked in. I haven't figured out how to work the.
No.
Brittany's doing the best she can to figure out how to get it to me, but they're holding out and locking in on me. But we're gonna be all right. Hey, maybe I'll have enough again for the. Yeah, but yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, Angry Dragon says they're attached to their 9-volt trains. I can see that.
What now?
Yeah, well, Angry Dragon 114 says I'm attached to my 9-volt trains.
I get that.
Yeah, I get that. Like I spent some money back in my early, right out of my dark ages.
Mm-hmm.
I spent some money on I'm like, cool, 9-volt, that's the way to go. I'm a train guy, right? Like I'm all about power through the tracks. And so I bought a whole ton of curved 9-volt, not realizing the cost ratio between curved and straight. I thought I found a really good deal, and it wasn't that great of a deal. It was about $1 a piece.
Nice.
And so I have 200 pieces of curve and no straight track. So and then I finally got a controller, and then I finally got a train motor. But the train motor, it did 10 loops around the track and then fried.
Fun.
Yeah. So I'm kind of lacking in the 9-volt size. I'm on that fence of okay, do I keep what I have or just sell it off and not bother? I don't know. It's one of those personal choices. I just got to make a choice and go with it.
Yeah. Oh goodness. All right, we are there. That's an hour. I'm sure you want to keep on going, but it's getting time for me.
That's cool. I gotta veg and go to bed.
Yeah, I understand.
Like I said last night, I have an East Coast schedule or even earlier. So you guys that stay up all night, I don't get it. I can't.
I don't get it. I still sometimes do, but
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you guys in the chat for showing up. I appreciate y'all. Ken, thank you for sticking out with me.
Oh, no worries.
Sometimes the Pink Bucket Nation is low in ranks. It happens.
Yeah.
But from all of us here, yes, at some point, me and Hinkle got to do a thing. We got work to do, but we are definitely going to get in there and do some early morning streaming. Not early morning, but we'll get it figured out.
I'll be at work, but I'll try to listen in if I have time.
No problem. Appreciate you. All right, y'all. I guess you want to say it?
Gotta love those bricks.
There you
Gotta
go.
torque those bricks. One of those two.
Those bricks. Bye, everybody.
Bye.